Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having a Libra Sun and an Aries Ascendant in a natal chart. Now, this is a very kind of paradoxical, contradictory kind of combination. These are signs are opposition by sign. They're both cardinal signs, so they're both about enterprise and initiative. The thing about this is you have they're so diametrically opposed in nature, though, because Libra can be very passive and peace-loving and really can disdain a confrontation, while with the Aries ascendant, really it can be more combative, aggressive, and assertive, and really will fight strongly in a lot of situations where, and not necessarily physically, but just in general, they're not afraid of disputes and don't have an aversion to getting into a dispute if necessary. The thing about it is Libra, though, Sun and Libra will fight for rights when necessary. But if you have an Aries ascendant with that, then they're going to fight big time and show a lot of courage and fortitude in that process. Because as many of you may know, the Sun is like our basic wants, and the ascendant kind of shows that method or manner in which one attains those basic wants. And really, you have a person with this combination that it's really you have such a strong difference between what's going on internally and what this person is projecting outwardly. You look at this, and as I stated, the sun sign represents our basic wants. And the ascendant or rising sign can represent the manner or method in which one attains these basic wants. So with Libra, with basic wants, can be about peace, harmony, relationships and partnerships, having balance, having peace. They want things to be equitable, and they want fair. And well, when you look at this could be somebody that perhaps tries to attain a partnership, relationship goals, finding even that significant other with a lot of Aries rising or ascendant courage. The basic wants with Libra, and you look at that the ascendant being an Aries, this person will go about this often in that assertive, aggressive, and courageous manner. And justice having justice can be strongly connected with Libra's Sun and Libra's basic wants as well. And it's like this could be a person that may do something connected with the police or law enforcement in seeking that Sun and Libra justice by going out and trying to capture and apprehend the bad guy, so to speak, and showing that valor and that fortitude, that courage of Aries ascendant. And it could be possible that this person may attain some Libra the basic wants through an Aries like profession. This could be someone that perhaps tries to find that inner peace through an Aries type thing, such as, like I stated, the law enforcement, maybe something connected with sports and athletics and competition, something in the military, welding, mechanical engineering, something with mechanics, dealing with metals, like working as an auto mechanic, or maybe like a lead mechanic. And you probably figure, well, how can these things find this can help maybe the Libra Sun attain that balance inside in doing these, perhaps these Aries like things, and in finding that balance in their life through these Aries things. This could be somebody that finds something like a Libra type, a Sun Libra type profession, like working as an attorney or paralegal, but maybe being the head, for attorney, being the head of the firm, and even as a paralegal might show a lot of Aries rising leadership qualities in the process of doing so, and being one that could be very outspoken, aggressive, and assertive. Now, it's important to look at the aspect that is made, if there is one made, between the Sun in Libra and the Aries ascendant, Now let's say an opposition aspect is made. Now let's say, for example, the person has a Libra Sun at 13 degrees and the person has an Aries Ascendant at 15 degrees. Well, they're in opposition by sign and incompatible by sign, but if you have an opposition aspect made between these two energies on top of that, that kind of even exacerbates the incompatibility, so to speak. And this person, even if they're not cognizant of their astrological placements, they might have feelings of feeling misconstrued or misunderstood, because they may be feeling, well, this demeanor that they're projecting outwardly is so strongly different than what is going on inside, and could cause some inner exasperation and tension because of that. Now, you could also have an out-of-sign inconjunct aspect occur between the Libra Sun and the Aries Ascendant. Let's say, for example, that the Libra Sun is at 1 degree and the Aries Ascendant is at 29 degrees. This is another adverse aspect. It's adversarial, and you could go have that those feelings of being misconstrued and misunderstood again, and have those same feelings of exasperation and tension due to the fact that maybe what you're projecting outwardly is strongly different than what is going on inside. And you have, and it could, in having an Aries Ascendant and Libra Sun, it could indicate that the person might vacillate between being maybe more confrontational at one point and then being more passive and peace-loving the next. So this is more that you really have a strong a difference between these two. If you don't have an aspect between the two, maybe that's better, as opposed to having the opposition or the inconjunct aspect. Now, also look and see what house the Sun in Libra is posited in, because even though the rising sign, which is Aries in this case, may strongly suppress the Libra energy somewhat, the Libra energy, Sun Libra energy, may still come out at least somewhat prominently in that particular house. Now let's say that the Sun in Libra is posited in the 6th house. Well, this could indicate this person shows this more diplomatic and tactful side, matters connected with their service to others in work and in their health life. And this could be this is where you'd see that Libra charm, Sun Libra charm, perhaps come out strongly in that particular sector of their life. Now, let's say that the person has the Sun in Libra posited in the 7th house. Well, this could accentuate the Libra energy a little bit more so, because it not only it would be in the house that corresponds with the zodiac sign Libra, but it's also an angular house, and the energy will come out a little bit stronger in an angular house as opposed to one that is not. So you might see this Libra wanting for reconciliation strongly in relationships, in showing this Libra that, like I stated, the charm, the diplomacy, the tact, the real amiable side in this particular sector of this person's, in as far as partnerships and relationships may go. And anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having the Sun in Libra and an Aries Ascendant in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Libra Sun and a Taurus Ascendant in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.